Wow, what a difference a day makes. What you were about to hear, it's taking me all I can do to not use profanity. And that's one thing that I have never done on YouTube. I am just so upset. My own sister and brother would do that. Actually, it was my brother who put my sister up to doing this. Y'all know I have a car. Still do. So earlier today, I went out and I always check. Always check to see if there's, my car's there. I don't drive it, whatever. A couple days ago it was there. My sister was here, Karen. You saw her in the video. Yesterday she leaves. Today I go out. And I go out to the back shortcut, whatever, I think I told you and everything. So my car is parked there. My car. Okay? Not anybody else's. I mean, other people's. But my car. All right? I go over to Publix and get some fresh air, come back, and something says, go take your look. Go take your look at the car. I go back there. I'm saying, wait a minute. That's not my car. I look again. I said, but wait a minute. It's a Honda. It's in the spot. I look again. There's no tag. My tag's disappeared. All right. So what do? The obvious. I call, I'm in the city of Aventura. I call Aventura police. And they said they're going to send somebody out. So they do. In the meantime, I come back downstairs, speak to the security, and they say, oh, nobody's been here. Nobody at all. And they don't know of anything. So I said, okay. Anyway, they came out, and the officer, Negley, from who Aventura, Negley comes out. He said, well, I need to see your license and registration and everything. I said, okay. Well, I didn't have my registration, but I had a copy of it in my, in the phone. We all do now, right? He said, no, that's good. I need to see the paper copy. I said, okay. Well, I don't have it. Anyway, so I come all the way upstairs, come back down. Still don't have it. All right. And then what I do is after he leaves, I said, look, okay. And he told me, he says, if anybody, if anybody was that stupid to take it off your car, and then usually they just rip it off. They don't take time to put the frame back, okay, in perfect condition. All right. So I did my math, my little calculations and power of deduction and everything. And lo and behold, who's the last person here to visit me? Would not be the first person I suspect. It's like the other video when I was explaining about the two people who were basically yelling at me on Facebook. My mother and my stepmother. They were all on the same page. So after Officer Negley came and he said, well, we'll come back tomorrow if you can find the registration. And okay. So I called. So I came back up. And I'm in here in the apartment. Oh, that's the, what you see over my head? That's a camera. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. It's not mine anymore. But anyhow, that's another story. So I came upstairs. So I said, let me call Karen. She was here. She was the only other person here. And, she was it was good to have her here for a couple days and visiting. So when she answered, she answered, and I said, Karen, I'm going to ask you a question. And please, I hope the response I get is different than the one that I'm expecting you to give. And she says, what's going on? I said, I just came back from going out and coming back and went around by my car, and there's no tag. She says, oh. And she says, why'd you go by your car? So right then and there, I knew. I said, you wouldn't have done it. I said, you should. I said, please don't tell me you did that. Please don't tell me you removed my tags. And she says, yeah, I did. I said, did you do it on your own? She says, no. But who did? I said, and I said, do you do realize what I had done, right? By the time that I was speaking to her, nobody had any idea. But I had already called Aventura Police and made the report. There's no turning back. Once it's out, it's out. Now, I can't change things. Karen did not mean to do it intentionally. She was instructed to. She told me. She was instructed to do so by my older brother, Keith Taylor, who the last message from him was, I'll see you soon. Now, go figure. What a difference a day makes, right? I just wanted to share this with you. Just in case you hear a different narrative from anybody else, it was basically theft. Okay? Stealing a license plate. That's theft. So then I said, she says, but they're in your house. I said, oh, they are? I said, okay, where are they? Now, and she told me. But you know what? I'm not going to be the one that's going to get them. Aventura Police are going to come and get the tags, put them back on my car for me. And I don't know what legal ramifications happen, but there's one thing I don't do is that's the lowest thing. That's the lowest thing. It's family. Hey, everybody has their issues. Okay? That's not funny. My car. All right? You crossed the line. Both of you. Okay? And I'm sorry. I really am sorry. Technically, I'm not a lawyer. But I know that somebody broke the law. Was it two people? Was it one person? It wasn't me. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Okay? Yesterday, I really meant what I said about the photos of that Keith Taylor did. Okay? People took it the wrong way. My mother took it the wrong way. My stepmother took it the wrong way. And for that, I'm sorry. Actually, no. because they didn't understand it. Okay? But I understand where they're coming from. And all my other friends. But if you know me, you know, I would say, and the other, I know Tony wouldn't have done it. Tony was here. But the question was, from my own sister, why did you look at the car? Okay? How stupid of a question is that? All right? It's my car. It's not her car. It's not my brother's car. He doesn't want it. But this crossed the line. But I'm being honest. I'm sharing a story. So now, this violates trust all around. Okay? You do what you need to do, but what's done is done. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You did it. Karen and Keith. Probably not in that order. What I was told was Keith asked Karen to do that. And I said, but why did you do that? He said, I know, I was wrong. But I'm not touching those tags. Because you know what? They're going to go to the lab. If they don't want to do it, I'm going to insist. Okay? I don't tolerate. I live in Aventura. I don't play games. This is not a joke, and this is not a laughing matter. And whether this ends, you know, where it ends today, that's okay. Because there's people out there who know who I am. I'm not a thief. I don't steal a tag off a car that's owned by not only a relative, but a person who's disabled. But see, you don't understand. The car was not for me, okay? Up until now, Yada, my wife, doesn't know about this, but she will. That car was for her use to get around. And yeah, I know. My brother came in, and Keith, you came in and said, we're going to save you, but you got to do it on my way. You opened this door. You opened this door when you instructed Karen to take those tags. All right? When it closes and where it closes, I don't know. So now, we were raised better than that. Okay? You know, for all that, we've been through, we were raised better than that. Both sets of parents have raised us better than that. Our mother, our father. Our stepmother and stepfather were there too, through over the years. But now, everybody knows. Will your reputation hold up to that? I don't know. You got a lot of explaining to do, both of you. On top of that, your relative is disabled? Not a good thing. Not a good thing. I will give you fair warning right now, though. The two of you, you may be on the lease, Keith, but you're not welcome here. and you're not coming in under any circumstances. You pulled the trigger on this and made things go in motion. Whether it was a joke or whether it was a practical joke gone wrong, you crossed the line. And to involve Karen, how low can you go? You can't even do things yourself. I'm real sorry. And it's 10:30 p.m. Hump Day, February 12th, 2020. This will be one for the ages, this video, YouTube video. And for those of you who get it, share it far and wide. I'm sure there'll be an update sooner or later. But if anything happens to me within the next, say, 24 hours, 48 hours, just make sure you go to the last person that I mentioned, or start with Keith Taylor. Okay? So, enough said. These are the facts as they are. Karen already admitted to them. The proof is also on the license plate itself. I'm not touching it. Mikey's not touching it. Tony's not touching it. Law enforcement's touching it. Talk about disappointment.